What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here on the sun's day. Uh, it's Sunday. I was gonna say it's Saturn's hour. We are at the top of the Saturn hour. We are about to enter the the dusk hour. Is sunset dusk, right? So many so many gates. We will enter the hour of Jupiter in about like 10 minutes. So I wanted to just start this message, obviously always giving you my huge spiel. My name's Armando. Thank you for being here. I honor you. It's Sunday, January 19th. Tomorrow is January 20th, Monday, MLK Day. I hope everyone is having a great winter weekend. It's frozen. It's chilly. I got a new Oracle deck, this King Solomon. It's rather wild, y'all. So I wanted to do like something like a pick a card extravaganza thingy. But at first I wanted to just give a spiel. I have a sun in Pisces in the 12th house. I'm a Aries rising. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Anyway, I don't know. There are some like data stats type informational tidbits like it's rare to be a sun in Pisces, Aries rising, or vice versa, because I think the times are to be born in a time that the chances are lower is what I mean. Anyway, the reason I'm mentioning that is just because it has taken me a while to digest, obviously like many years to digest what it means by the 12th house is a house of hidden enemies. And for the most part, 12th house placements, they are their own worst enemy, right? So I'm coming into this North Node shift into Pisces from the Aries North Node, coming to realize, so like the Sun card on the Death card, the Sun card on the Devil, coming to realize where I have been my own worst enemy and what that means, which is in my unconscious wake, I allowed others to unconsciously affect me. And so now I come into Pluto in Aquarius, the sun in Aquarius meeting with, wow, the sun is in Aquarius, right? What is going on, y'all? Oh, today, like 4 hours ago. Happy birthday, Aquarius. So in just a few days, the sun and Pluto will meet. I believe that is the road opener in a way. So I want to address this pick a card as maybe we'll start serious and we'll end free, liberated. We'll start constricted, right? The Saturn constriction, and we'll open in our Jupiterian kind of exuberance and unlimited potential, seeing the possibilities. That's a huge kind of like marker, turning point, that the focus maybe shifts, or it becomes a focus. Well, maybe it was a question or a confusion or disbelief, questioning state. Now you may be entering into you may be leaving a period of reflection, coming out with a more certain direction, right? A focus and a center. Very Sagittarian, card number 9, the Hermit, coming to find your true inner authentic voice, listening to it, awaiting its direction and assuming the direction by not necessarily coming to find it, eventually coming to understand that it's always available for you if you drop in, right? Anyway, what else? Mars retrograde Cancer, very tiring, very gotta try something new, right? Like, so anyway, back into the. I'm sorry about all my tangents. And David, you're like, we like your ADHD. Okay. So yeah, being a 12th house person placement, sun in 12th house, sun in Pisces, 12th house person placement. After the Sagittarian marker, a lot, you do kind of live a longer life. It's like in it for the long. It's like the long haul. It's that Sagittarian Capricorn. Like you better keep working on it. The Aquarian, like, when is it my turn? And the Pisces, like, where am I and what time is it? And have I really spent 40 years of my life, like, doing this? So, yeah, it's a fascinating turn over and turn around, and not a U-turn, but a culmination. For me, it is a like 0 point. It's fun. And before I came on to talk your head off, I was receiving a lot of messages about around age 32, 33, you enter your, I believe that is your, is it the sun cycle? Around like 34, 35. I believe it is your Venus, right? Okay. Moon phase in your childhood, then Mercury, then your Venus, right? Okay, then you enter your sun phase. It's Sunday, okay? I was getting Venus phase, that's around like 22, 23, 24, at about 11, 12 years, so around 34, 36-ish, you're entering your sun phase. Those are marked by Jupiter. Jupiter and Saturn are talking to each other at the moment. Venus, if you're in that age zone of like 22, 23, 33, that 10, 11 year gap, we'll see, okay? Like, I don't know. Some of you are in between all those ages, and I've alerted you to the quality of the phase that you're in, okay? How you can align that timeline to a expansive, out of a constrictive experience, right? How can you now, if by free will you choose to expand, how can you move from constriction? And it's really not even about like a linear experience, right? It's that spiral. Anyway, I have the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild. We'll start with this, and then I'll get into the pick a card, right? Actually, I'll set out the piles. We'll do the meditation. And so you'll have time to like pick. And I don't think I do pick a cards. So this is new. Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. We open the channel. We clear the channel. Thank you so much. We release excess. Okay, invite good protective energy of the highest light. Thank you. We open the channel to the elemental kingdom, earth, air, fire, water, Holy Spirit. Divine Father, Divine Mother, Archangels, Angels, Spiritual Guides of the highest light. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know where my wand. Where's my wand? Good. This one's mine, right? This is just the overall quality. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll pull from the Isis Oracle as a meditative intro, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, right? I'm going to leave those down here. They're just jumping at me. At the bottom of the Oracle deck, we have Eye of Horus, Awakening Divine Perception, and High Priestess, Mysteries Revealed in the Eyes of Isis. So, spiritual work of the higher initiate, Chariot of Ascension. Y'all is wild. I'm not gonna read that one. is that a gatekeeper thing? Okay, fine, I'll read it. We're gonna start with the High Priestess. So that's the one that is here when I pull up the page. So I wanna assert you that I'm not gatekeeping. This is Spirit telling me that Merkaba Chariot is here for me to assist you. We'll get there. High Priestess, mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Beloved Isis gazes upon you now, but behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. All right. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that is on its way. Wow. Whoa. Okay. You are guided to trust in the reveal, whether it seems preposterously magnificent and you have no idea how it could possibly all happen, or whether it seems not nearly grand enough as yet. Okay, in time, with your patience and willingness to trust in the unfoldment of time of your life, you will realize the inherent beauty, perfection, and sublime loveliness of your life unfolding. And that your purpose and destiny are truly exquisite. Okay, the High Priestess, Lady Isis, and your own divine soul are calling you to trust in the unfoldment of a mystery into revelation. Right now, pay attention to sacred signs, dreams, and intuitions right now, as they are accurate and more prophetic than usual, provided the guidance in these spiritual insights is guiding you deeper into love, which you will recognize as a feeling of deep trust, safety, and knowing, even in the most unfamiliar circumstances. Then you can trust them completely. This oracle is also an indication if something completely unfathomable, bizarre, strange is happening right now. Provided you feel love in your heart, trust it. It is the hand of the divine guiding you, and you just don't know enough of what is happening in the bigger picture yet to make sense of the situation. But you will in time, and possibly much sooner than you realize. So you can say this incantation and excerpt from your ritual at any time you wish to be open to learning more of the mystery unfolding in your life. In dream, in thought, direct, in awareness, and in bodily sense, I now receive the mysteries unveiled. I am not denied any detail. I receive this now with comprehension clear from Priestess Isis, who holds me dear. Wow. Alrighty then. You don't sigh, okay? Yes, thank you so much. If you picked pile 1 or any pile, it could be a situation at hand. It could be about you. It could be about them. It could be about a person. And I'll read you the upright and inverted or reversed. Yes. Meaning is what I mean. Okay, so pile 1, right? 36. Cool. All right. It did come up in reverse. Let me see. These cards are so cool. I think it's too dark in here. So support and assistance, friends, divine providence, right? Unexpected help from an external source, support from others, good advice, positive reinforcement, material or spiritual assistance from friends, community involvement, teamwork, divine providence. You're not alone. People around you provide support. So inverted, right? It says outside help is not to be expected. Don't count on material or spiritual support. You can't trust others. Friends may turn their back on you. An unsupportive environment, necessity to deal with situation on your own. Okay. That could be what you're facing right now. And then it's like, it's impossible to believe that support will come, right? So a person is someone who has difficulty dealing with stressful situations on their own and need outside help. A person with a capacity to receive yet doesn't hesitate to ask for help. Someone in need. Advice is you aren't able to progress on your own. Turn to an outside source for help, asking and praying. Embrace the support that arrives. All right. Wow. Yeah, we'll get clarity, right? I have my card here. You know, I guess that's why it could quite possibly be considered a miracle or a reveal, because soon enough you may come to get the answer. You like receive the answer to know when to move, to know how to ask for advice, right? I do feel that quality of time. Okay. Thank you so much. Please guide us in providing the collective with clear divine messages. Thank you so much, our Holy Father, Holy Mother, Divine Spirit. Okay, fire, yeah. So the truth will come out, and I don't believe that you need to involve many. I think the truth is out, and so now it's like there's not a lot more to do about it. It is having the patience to not wait, but to receive the like green light, because now you're in a new kind of perceiving something new. Okay, protection at the bottom of the deck. Patience, 10 of Pentacles, and 7. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, something you've possibly been working on. Do you need to change direction. No. That you've done that, it's over. What's over, it already is over, it's done. Obviously, it's like patience. And then we have the fire here. I don't know, you've done this over and over. Stop doing it. Stop changing your mind. Okay. I hope that's inspiring. It says light, creativity, drive, purity, passion, and new opportunities. The element of fire can free you from boredom, clear karma, and give you the energy required to take action. Be warned though, too much fire can also burn, so be mindful of utilizing this energy wisely by channeling it creatively. Meditate on this symbol with the assistance of a candle to inspire creativity, emotion, and passion. There you go. Focus on you, not out there. Don't ask for help. You know what to do, unless you do need a particular type of assistance, right? It's coming. Maybe you have to wait for the day. So there's not much to stress about, right? Until you're able to, because that's a fire symbol. That's not me. I'm like collective. That's not me telling you don't stress. That's the fire symbol saying don't stress too much. But also don't let it pass you by, right? There's likely a lot of like creative energy. It's like, don't spend it all on people or like being too much of an external force. It's more be a creative force in your space. Okay. Wow. Maybe I do want to ask your situation. Thank you. What is the situation, right? Collective, thank you so much. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Fire signs. Whoa. This is news about, okay. Intuition. You can attain this. So this card 21, the world. Wow. Yeah, don't put more towards whatever the situation was. Put more towards your putting your creative project online. News advantageous to your health. So whatever situation you let go of, it's for good health, y'all. Treat yourself well, okay? 6 of Wands, a competitive, controlling situation. Maybe someone had to win. Maybe someone had to lose. I don't know. It's a small situation that means more, that points more to you getting better and feeling better health-wise than spending more time in this situation. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Walk away. A walk away from the uses, the you know what. Again, I started with the story of Pisces, which is like the 12th house experience is unconsciously allowing others' unconscious behavior, attitudes, and dark emanations to affect you. Okay? There's no win. There's no loss. There's no winner. It's like, if we don't rise to that consciousness in that aspect, in that house, in your internal neighborhood, in that particular home, that one home is kind of bringing the rest of the neighborhood down. Man, that sounds very gatekeeping, but This is Pluto in Aquarius, so it could be that the bad bugs is gonna get squashed out. So focus on your health, collect. These King Solomon cards they're not a joke, okay? Yo, I seriously, like, it was so quiet, and then all of a sudden I started blobbering, and like homegirl and the down, and everyone's like, time to move, my high priest. Okay, pile 2, right? Oh my god, 34. Bottom of the deck, number 11. I'm going to read you number 34, right? Alrighty. These are very interesting. So, comprehension, insight, and enlightenment. A light bulb moment, aha, of realization, finding solutions to problems, a deep understanding, clearing things up, beyond all doubt. Wow, reaching substantial insights, sudden enlightenment, a conceptual discovery, and unexpected message that arise from the outside. A wise, sensitive, and level-headed person. If you're dealing with someone with a sharp intellect and rapid comprehension, a good advisor, someone who understands the situation completely. Advice is a situation necessitates comprehension and insight. Don't act until you've seen the entire picture. Open yourself up to messages and hints from the outside. Inverted is indifference, apathy, misunderstanding, lack of consideration, ignoring circumstances, lack of attention, and ignorance. I'd say don't ignore the clearing of your mental space. Okay, that's what I suggest. That's where I suggest you go. Let's see where the sacred symbols suggest you go. Let me look at the card. It says messages. Wait till you get the message, right? Wait till you get the message. Okay, 10 to you. Man, these cards are driving me wild. Pineal, third eye, crown. Okay, alleviate. Maybe get a head massage, a scalp massage, or I don't know. You remember those things that you like, like wire things. Also, tapping. Yeah, I don't know the exact terms, but they do release. And so I like to do around like your chest here, and then you can do here while someone's screaming around here. Okay, and then on the I love it. Oh yeah, Jupiter hour, right? Happy birthday, Aquarius. The energy's wavy, right? Yeah. What is the advice here, Spirit? A yearning, focus, and determination. Wait. Okay. This is more candle gazing, more meditating with a candle. I think that the fire, studying, looking at, don't touch the fire. It can bring you into your space, right? 24. Wow. What is the situation, right? Mercury and Taurus, 5 of sword scepters here. So yeah, natural defeat. Maybe you're waiting on a job outcome. Maybe you've left a situation and you're wondering if, yes, stay determined to return to balance. Stay centered, focused. Because the Ace of Scepters here, this was a Five of Swords. Yeah, stay meticulous, stay centered, stay focused, because this is the new direction that will offer that new opportunity. Five of Swords is escape from danger. If you've escaped the struggle, it was real, it's over. Okay, escape from danger. It's likely that perspective is centered around your focus. So focus on the light, do a candlelight meditation, allow all that to dissipate from the crown and your third eye, alleviate the crown and the third eye. Center your focus on present and upcoming, where you need to address, what you need to address to stay on this new path, align with the new path, right? 24, focus. It is with great focus, discipline, and sight that one becomes a skilled archer, right? Meditate on this card when you want clarity and directness in thought and speech, okay? Yeah, we were getting a lot of like thought. It's more like way of thinking, right? Any advice? Any advice? Any advice? It's gonna be a good turnout, okay? The struggle was real and you have walked away, not for rebuttal or as a seeking vengeance. It's to assert your path, which is not concerning this group, these people, wherever you got away from. Yes, keep going. You were not meant to stay there is more so the affectation, right? Like, because you go into Nine of Cups territory, that will solidify your entrance into the new direction, right? Wow, the Hermit. The Hermit says, keep following that light. You gotta light that candle though, right? Yeah, it'll take that confidence and strength to, maybe the light will help you to assert that confident way of thinking. It's the way of thinking. May I assert you then? And it's, if the way of thinking can be alleviated somehow, right? Thank you so much, collective. Please hit like, hit the share button. Have I inspired you out of that dispassionate, okay, concerned outlook? Now you have a vision. Oh, I love that word. I love when you all have visions. the good vision. Okay, so also 12th house placements, 12th house sun in Pisces type of situation. Others' visions can cloud your entire life. It is possible that you're meant to. I don't think people suppose that, though. I think a lot of people don't like that about the spiritual community, that we say you were meant to go through these awful, okay, what if then we were not assuming that? What if we assume more the present tense and how we're going to remove you and what you will learn and what that means from what you will gain from the struggle, okay? Because if the struggle is real, then the gain is possibly just as real as the loss, okay? So in the two-dimensional world. As a non-spiritual person, I believe you still may encounter a two-dimensional, three-dimensional frame of perspective, and so out of loss comes gain. Very two-dimensional. May I assert you in a quality of spiritual transcendence to alleviate your frame of mind, and perhaps I assure you, push you into a abundant mindset. Okay. Is it positive outlook? Maybe it's a grounding meditation. Thank you very much, collective. I honor you. I honor your intelligence, perseverance, and maybe I will say that your agnosticism is a denial of good, bad, and ugly, and to be in a denying truths outside of linear perspectives. What can I say? I gotta work. So I think that's what you believe in. Maybe it's time to assert a new focus and thought vibration. Maybe those words aren't good for you, and maybe you can rephrase them so that they work for you. If work is what you assume is your life. Thank you, Pile 2. Wow, I got the sass did. Wow. Okay, Pile 2, are you a Scorpio? Let me read you something, Scorpio. It says here now, what did the Maha priest say to the frame? It is like a riddle, right? Yeah, you have to now. My friend said I like to take trips out of this world, and we were not talking about like substance. We were just talking spiritual. Yeah, you have to now. I said, yeah, you have to now that the South Node is in Virgo. Your soul's many lives and experiences will be brought back to the surface because they are a Sun in Virgo. So it's better to observe than to exert too much. Wow. Okay. Think of all the Aries and Libras in your life and what they went through in the last 2 years. Over the next 2 years, you will relate more to what the Librans went through then. Pro tip, don't get too caught up with the bad and ugly Pisces schemes. To which they replied, wow. And then I replied, yep, my prediction is that a lot of men will end up in therapy or rehab over the next 2 years. Marked safe. Okay, pile 3. So what do we got now? So what do we got here? Number 26 on them, okay? Give me a moment. At bottom of the deck. Card number 12. Oh my gosh. This is your card number 36. 26, I'm so sorry. But we did receive that in reverse. Here we are. Oh, this is good though. Delusions, fantasy, realism, sobering up. So the situation is being incapable of seeing your situation and surroundings clearly. You aren't living in reality. Someone could take advantage of you. You are being misled and deluded. You are not able to tell the difference between fantasy and reality. Unrealistic hopes, hallucinations, or daydreams, creativity that necessitates a superb imagination, drug use, a dream state. A person, if you're dealing with a person that's a dreamer, someone who flies too high on the wings of imagination, someone who lives in distorted reality and doesn't fit into society's norms, someone who could get crushed as a result of false hopes that are much too high, someone whose words should be taken with a grain of salt. Wow. Do we all have that one person in our life? Oh my gosh. Advice: a creative solution is needed for the problem confronting you. Wait and let someone with clearer vision handle things for you until your judgment improves. Okay. So it looks like a lot of us lack clarity. And perhaps it's not just for us to sit in that mental state, right? It's likely best to, once again, tend to a clear thought perception or a redirection or recentering focus. Inverted, though, recognizing a delusion, waking from a dream, returning to reality. I applaud you. Collective, hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, share this with someone. This one's kind of wild, right? The King of Solomon Oracle. A realistic point of view. You will soon discover what is reality versus imagination. Fear of a painful awakening. Please don't fear a painful awakening unless you have been operating as a 12th house unconscious placement, right? And, it takes us a while, us 12th house folk, it takes us just a little bit longer than the Aquarians, a little bit longer than the Capricornians, a little bit longer than the Sagittarius. Maybe it takes Sagittarius longer than a Pisces. I don't know. Can we call it the Sagittarius? We'll skip the Scorpio. Libras, you made it out, right? You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, yeah, what are you dealing with? Collective. I love it. Okay, what does this person want? I'm gonna redo it because it's kind of like the same as pile 2. They now want to like I guess whoever you're dealing with, or if this is you actually do want to walk away, and maybe you do realize a lot of your control issues were being guided by the use of beverages that are meant to cause distortion and operating in those distortion states, causing other solutions. It's very much like you don't know it until you meet someone of that caliber. And caliber doesn't mean I make more money than you, I look better. Although most people would assume that when you say someone of my caliber, like that I have all this money, or I have all these roles, and maybe I've held positions or roles that have fancy names and titles, and maybe I assume silly, stupid monikers like Mile High. It's when I say caliber, it's conscious, waking, spiritual, energetic vibration versus non. And if you're for example, a gossip folk would be operating in a caliber that is not as pronounced as a highly attuned spiritual advisor sort of thing, right? The caliber is going to be sort of out there, and then the levels of intelligence kind of shift and change, right? So it's almost is it that you can assume that a person is maybe bad with money, served a state, systemic, and then circumstantial and systemic, so that caliber can assume its position over here. But then when you take all the other calibers that are not defined by necessarily systems, because intelligence can be assumed, learned, or it can be untapped. It can be I am risen sort of thing. You can attain that too without having to pay for it. You could pay a lot for it. All those things matter, right? caliber then becomes like, oh, in a situation like the situations described here, would a person considered high caliber because of their money and role now be considered of high caliber if they are in this state of loss, confusion, psych, oh, you know, blah. Are they in the same caliber as someone who has done a lot of work on many different planes, right? Again, it takes almost coming to a head with a unconscious person to see your unconscious behavior. Pile 3, maybe you saw this happen, maybe you've learned, maybe it's like, okay, now that I'm getting out of this, I can await my like miracle, which your miracle is like getting out with your lesson and then applying it, and that's a great miracle. What are you dealing with? What is pile 3 dealing with? You gotta let it go, right? You're in the transitional. Maybe the acceptance is that this too shall pass. The world card. World card. Okay. Yes. The Hermit wants you to come back to you. Okay, to your inner light. They have no light. They are of no light. You cannot help them understand, right? That's also 12th house placement. Unconscious behavior is healing the world. Like, okay, no, heal you, and then wait to see what happens after you heal you. Don't then assert yourself and be like, I'm going to heal the world. In my healing, I got this download, and now I'm gonna go heal the world. Do you know what's out there? Okay. In Divination Arcanum 21, maybe read as success or attainment. Right? Yours was in reversal, so you're in the Egyptian Tarot. A reversal could be like you're right there. You recognize your success, having made it out of this, away from that delusional person. Once again, we have the fixed signs: Aquarius, okay, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and then we have the World card, which is a symbol of the sun, or symbolized by the sun, and also a Capricorn card, right? It's in the spiritual world, it's angelhood, okay? Do you pray? In the intellectual world, the triumph of adeptship, okay? So self-mastery and mastery. In the physical world, the highest possible attainment. Remember then, son of earth, child of the divine, that the empire of the world belongs to the emperor of light. I'm sorry, the empire of light. And that the empire of light is the throne which God reserves for the sanctified will. If Arcanum 21 should appear in the prophetic signs of thy horoscope, you will gather the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, and drink of the eternal fountain, if thou art sufficiently master of thyself to approach it without coveting. Obstacles will disappear from thy path, and thy destiny will have no limit, save those of thy will. So heal you, okay, and allow that to then do its thing. Don't then attempt to heal the situation. Maybe that's all you needed, is to heal. And that situation was all that it was, to heal you. Congratulations, collective. You are healed. But there's more involved. I guess there's more. You're never done. Wait. There's self-mastery. There's attainment. Can we get a card, please? For pile 3. What are they? What advice? They're going through spiritual attainment. Okay. The new moon is what, in a week or so? You'll feel a lot better by then. And maybe, yeah, that's when you'll get the message that everything's good. Everything's good to go, right? Until then, I suppose there's not much for you to linger on. Any advice? Wow. You know, it took courage to walk away. It might still be like the situation seems unfair or childish. It seems like neither of you were mature. King of Rods. Like, it's best to leave it, right? King of Rods, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, right? Sagittarius. It's best to leave it. Any advice? King of Cups, Scorpio rests. Scorpio is ill or needs rest. Four of Cups. This, again, I would say immature, childish, because it's like there was a offer and it's still not even. It's like it's there. The offer is there, and the offer's the one, like there's a person that still thinks of the offer. And so, collective, I hope that you are not thinking about the offer. I hope that you have let the offer, just the offer not being taken, allow that to be your lesson of even those that seek to unconsciously disturb your abundance, your flow, your creative flow. You've been shown who they are, right? They are disruptors and destroyers, and where they left you to learn your lesson, they're left like ill, sick. I don't know. Like Four of Swords is like up on the head and the head and right, and they might have gotten a physical ailment of some sort. And then we had that Horseman of Swords, which is your health is good. That's what it was saying. But then it says that someone's health isn't good. Like, you need rest, right? Yeah, not you. So it's kind of it's about boundaries and not staying when it's bad and leaving before it gets worse. Yo, I'm so sorry. I don't want to laugh. Keep following your way out of there. Yeah, it's good. Okay, you're doing the right thing. Moon in Libra. This is about a situation. Moon in Sagittarius. This was illuminated to you recently, in the last month or so, or the last 2 months. But now the wheel turns. So out of loss, right? We said it could have been a loss. The Scorpio struggles or something. You're more Aquarian. There's a lot of Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarian, Capricorn type of vibes. We have Jupiter in Leo, which is competition, but it's like nothing was gained, or something unexpected happened. Something unexpected may happen. Okay, but if you're in that Aquarius kind of Capricorn, more serious vibe, like, what did I just go through? I think you're coming out of that experience, and it goes to the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, And then Six of Cups. So final kind of illumination of what keeps you from having what you want and working on what you want to work on. Being your true psychic self. Okay, what card did we all get? 35. Wow, yay. That's a good one. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, pile 3, new moon. New moon. You're manifesting. Something's coming in like a week. Better. I have card number 35 in the King Solomon Oracle. This deck is wild. I feel like I wake people up, and please don't be scared when I say I've seen it. The one thing in my waking conscious that I have seen is that I do kind of trap the devil and then I've been known to defeat a demon or two in my life. Perhaps it's time, but I get paid for it, right? Courage, bravery, self-confidence, taking a risk, overcoming fear is a courageous feat, moving beyond caution to carry out actions. Assertiveness, self-confidence, a brave deed or bold decision will bring success. As a person, you are a bold risk taker, someone unafraid of confronting danger, a confident person who isn't afraid to try their luck, a tendency for inflated self-confidence and cheeky. You must be a Pisces. You must be a Pisces or a Cancer. Advice: now is the time to take risks. Don't worry about consequences. Be audacious and act with courage and confidence. Inverted is cowardliness, skepticism, concern, defeatism, fear, failure, or low self-confidence. Yeah, I think there's something around the corner and it's good out of this, right? I don't know. I'm also like this Mars retrograde experience. I feel y'all collective. I'm tired. I ate a lot of food and I have a lot of food in the fridge. I hope that you are well fed and warm, and I send you hugs and a cheeky kiss if that is a consensual agreement here. And if you are good in the heart. Because I suppose that a lot of people objectify people on the screen and or kind people, or people that like to dress up, or people considered to be stylish, or I don't know. I tend to take care of myself, and it was I was trying to be with a partner, and I suppose that means if I'm with one partner but they're not a one partner type of that means I'm kind of with the town, and then maybe the town is yeah, I want them too. And that's when the town kind of gets creepy. When they assume they can all have a piece of you, right? I don't know what's going on out there. But Pluto's showing up to town. Thank you all for being here and say hi. I know I'm crazy and it's fun, and maybe we can, do another reading tomorrow, or I'll be back with more. Ciao. Don't forget to share this with someone that you think may enjoy my lunacy, and yes, I suggest you enter the world of, lunar circadian vibrations and work your way up. I suggest you do that in a spiritual sense, in a physical, assertive sense, in a mental sense, in a loving sense. Maybe I do pick on people that don't believe in anything, but it's like sometimes they show up and sometimes they're really young, and I'm like, everything I'm about to tell you is going to make you very upset, especially the part where I tell people to move. Immediately the reaction, and I'm like, where does the Gnosticism come in at this point where you do not want to move? Okay, even though I perceive you as coming into my studio, you go into a vehicle and you walked into the building and you made a meeting with me, but you're telling me you can't move about you to exert and ground and meditate. Okay, I'm being so rude. All the love, all the light. Okay, ciao.